Alright, and we are live. Okay.
So slow.
So we just got out of the shop. You guys bought stuff, bumped into some shady people. Somebody, I'm not gonna say names, stole some stuff. But you guys don't know that because you didn't ask.
Yeah. You didn't tell me.
Alright, so this man, he looks at you guys and he's just like, alright, so do you guys want to go to the blacksmith? Do you need any upgrades or anything? Uh-oh.
My thing is muted. What did you ask?
Hmm?
What did you say?
He said, do you guys need any upgrades from the blacksmith?
We can go see what they have. Yeah. I would be down to look at what they got.
Okay. I'm just gonna group you guys. And you go over here. This time you don't bump into anybody. Who the hell? New map. I put Asia here because I didn't know if she was going to be here or not. Right now, she'll just be in a corner. She'll be a ghost.
Hey, who's this guy?
Gotta wait to find out. Alright, so you guys enter into the blacksmith building. And it's like, it smells of coals. It's a really hot environment. Very warm, thank God, because it's cold outside. And you see this man working on some stuff. Did I give this man a name? I did not give him a name. I thought I did. I thought I gave him a name. No.
Improv a name. What does he look like?
He's right there. What?
No, like,
Think of names.
his name. What does he look like?
He looks like a Ferdinand.
He looks like a Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. Call him Magmus. Magmus? That the name we're going, or Fernandette? Fernardo. Magnus. Grillmore. Magnus. Barnum. What do you guys think? Next, what sounds better?
What are the options?
There was Fernandad, there was Magnus, there's Grimoire,
I
there's
like
Barnum.
Magnus.
Magnus.
He looks like a Magnus.
Got it. Alright, Magnus. And if I didn't give this guy a name either, I'm gonna be very upset. He'll be Barnum. Bam, okay. Okay, so you walk into this building, very hot, very warm, nice and toasty, but it smells of metal and metal smell, you know? Hot metal. And you see this man working. He's like making a sword. This man, he goes in front of you guys and is like, okay, I'll handle this though. I'll talk to him. Then he goes to is this a desk or a table? I feel like this is a table. Anyways, he goes and he's like, oh, hello, Magnus. And he looks at him and he's just like, oh, it's you. Hello again, Ambrose. And he's just like, why are you acting like this? I thought we were buddies. And he was like, well, we were until you stole one of my goggles.
What?
And then Ambrose is like, hey, I brought it back though, didn't I? And Magnus looks at him with like a funny look. And he's just like, what do you want? Ambrose is like, okay, my friends here, they're new in town and they wanted to browse your wares. He leans to the side to see you guys. He, like, looks at you guys head to toe. Looks back at Ambrose and he's just like, I thank you for the business, but I'm still watching you, sir. And then Ambrose is like, yeah, okay. Don't worry about me. And then he just
my character.
I'm sorry. You want to spin, is that why?
Yes. No. I was just seeing.
You just want to spin. I forgot about this. I'm sorry, guys. Right. So now you can approach the man named Magnus. From what you can hear, that is his name. He is working on a sword, but he looks at you guys with uncertainty and suspicion. But at the same time, he's trying. At the same time, he's trying to seem like hospitable. Edera, would you like to approach first, since you are at the top of the turn order? Ari, would you like to approach?
I'm struggling with the map.
I did not get any of that.
I'm struggling with the map.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh, there you go.
So, what's his name again?
Magnus.
Magnus, can you, like, make me a sword? Or, like, I don't really know what happened because I have no memory of anything.
Hold up, I gotta pull up my wares. Alright, so he looks at you and he says, well, right now I'm working on, just keeping up with my inventory. The only thing I can do for you is sell what I got or upgrade what you got. I can't really make a sword for you unless you do a order beforehand.
Okay.
And that might take a while.
So, what is it? What is it you have right now?
Right now, he like pulls out some cases and he shows some daggers that are. He shows up some daggers. He's like, these, I have Dagger of Venom. They are 300 gold pieces a piece. He closes that case. He gets another case out. He opens up another. These are Bracers of Defense. They are 200. They basically explain themselves in the name. Closes it. He gets another one. And it's a smaller case. He opens it up. These are the Eyes of Charming. He glances at Ambrose for he's like, don't you dare steal these again. And he's like, these, they basically, they're self-explanatory. They charm whoever. They're one of my magical stuff in my inventory. Then he closes that. He gets a folded, he gets some leather armor and he places it on the table. He's like, this is my studded armor that I have. but it's glamored, so it's basically enchanted. You can have it any way you want it to look. So if you're a fashionista, have at it while you also got armor on. This is 300. And then he puts this away. And then he brings out some bullet cartridges, and he's just like, and if you're a part of the guard, I got stuff for you too. This is all I have for selling. And for upgrades, I can make you some adamantine armor, or I could upgrade your sword.
So he could upgrade my machete?
You don't have it.
I don't have a machete?
Don't. Wait, hold on. No, you just got a dagger and a rapier.
Oh, wait, right.
No, but you have a short. Wait, you have a short sword. You can pretend it's a machete.
I forgot that the other campaign I had a machete.
So he can upgrade any of your weapons.
Okay. So how upgrade it? How?
So there's this thing where on D&D Beyond you can like look up dagger, and it'll give you like a lot of options. It'll be like regular dagger, dagger +1, dagger venom, dagger +2, vicious dagger, or dagger +3. Those are basically like upgraded, and like they're stronger, they're more durable. So you can stab somebody and it gives it a really good kick to the point where you can kill them faster.
Can I upgrade my sword? And you said something with poison, right?
You can upgrade your dagger to one of your daggers or both of your daggers to be a dagger of venom. It's just gonna be like 200.
Can I upgrade my dagger of venom? I have 200.
For just one of them or two of them, because you have two?
Just one.
Okay. Remember, you have 455 gold pieces right now. But you also have your stones. So if you ever want to be like, hey, my gold pieces I don't got right now, but I got stone.
Oh, so I don't have enough money. Okay.
You have like 2 stones that you can use. You guys got black sapphires each. I just didn't record it on your D&D sheet. So you got 2 stones that you can use. There's the alexandrite and the black sapphire. So if you run out of money, you can just hand that over.
I think I'm good with the upgrade, but I kind of want to roll to see if they're how
that would be investigation.
Like investigate how good they are, like how trustworthy.
Mm-hmm. So you really, all you do, you put your finger to your chin. You're just like, You stare this guy down, and you're really in thought about what he's told you. You're thinking about it real hard, and it's to the point where he looks at you funny and is just like, have you decided what you wanted to do? You got no information. You only looked funny.
I think I will pass for now, but I'll come back later.
He nods and he's like, okay. And since Blueberry's not here, Nyx, you can move up.
I'll go up to the cutter. What is this called? What are you able to do with a scimitar? I'll pull out my pirate sword.
Let's find out. While I'm looking for the stats, he looks at the sword And then he gestures this man to come to him. And they both look at it real funny. They're like, hmm. Oh my goodness, there's so many upgrades. Dude, you can do a lot for the scimitar.
If you send me screenshots, I can read through them.
Like, how can you have a double-bladed scimitar? Hello?
That sounds odd. Like turning it into a fork.
I'm gonna screenshot the tip of the iceberg to you. This is the tip of the iceberg. So he looks at you and he says, I can do a lot of things for the scimitar. It's just, it will be 200 to level it up. But if you want anything special for it, it may be a bigger cost.
What do you mean by leveling it up? Like it just does more damage?
Yeah, like the scimitar +1 or the scimitar +2. Like, that'll be 200, but everything else might be a bigger price.
So do I have to upgrade it first before I add anything else?
No, you can literally, like, ask to be like, hey, make this cool. And you're just like, oh, okay. And he throws it in the coal.
What's the flame tongue?
The flame tongue? Do you remember Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon? You know, his fire sword? It's like that.
Cool. That's so cool. Okay. It's a Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer is like a really cool sword that can slay dragons.
Sort of life stealing? That kind of sounds neat.
And this is the tip of the iceberg. There's more options. Green and blue will be like 200 to maybe like 300-400, and purple and yellow is going to be even greater.
So
9 life stealer scimitar. You gonna take out some cats next?
oh. Oh. Killing cats. My lives. Yeah, the flame tongue sounds really cool.
So he finishes evaluating the sword, then he looks at this man, they nod, and then he goes back to what he was doing over here. Magnus looks at you and is like, I can do a lot of things for this sword. Do you? And then he gives you the entire. He says verbally.
How much would it be for the scimitar +2 and then also the flame tongue?
Okay, so first he looks at you and he's like, for a better scimitar with +2, it would be like, I would say 250. For the flame tongue, however, that will be 300 because that's extra. That's some extra stuff. Low price. You wouldn't find this anywhere else. For a flame tongue, they would probably ask like 700.
I'll do that.
You want to do the flame tongue?
Both.
It has to be the one or the other. Cause
really?
if it's cause they're both blue, so they'll be like the same. Like strength is just it's just extra magic. Like they'll be the same. Like they have the same strength, but just one of them has magic and the other doesn't.
So one would do flame damage and the other one would just damage.
Yeah.
I'll do a flame tongue, why not?
How much more? Okay, so it's 300. Do you want to use a stone? You only have
Stone?
You only have 390 gold pieces. Do you want to use one of the stones?
Like the sapphire thing?
You have a black sapphire and an alexandrite. Those can be used for money because they cost a lot.
I'll use the black sapphire.
I have been called by potential spam. Jesus Christ. The black sapphire is 5,000 gold pieces. Are you sure you want to use that? Or are you sure you don't want to use the alexandrite? That one's 500.
That's a lot of money.
I gave you guys in the beginning of the game one of the biggest currency stones because I'm like 500. Don't cut it for everything else because
So like if
stuff's
I hand
expensive.
this to him, he wouldn't give me money back. He'll just take it and pocket it.
No, I would have to do math. That's why I'm saying, like, are
Yeah,
you sure
I'll
you don't want to do a lower
the-
number? Because I'm gonna have to do math.
I'll do the lower one.
Okay.
I will put you through torture.
I dare you. Just kidding.
Oh my god. Okay, so with the alexandrite, that one's 500. And so
Fine,
I'm
cool.
just gonna add 200 to your gold right now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you hand it over, he looks at it, and he's just like, where did you get this from?
I killed something and it gave it to me. I dropped it.
He's like looking at it, and he's just like, and then he puts it with all the other stones and money he puts his wares at, and then he hands your sword over to this man, penguin looking dude, but he's not, or you don't know if he's a penguin or who else. And then he comes back and he's like, okay, so by the end of the day your scimitar should be ready to go.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes. Would you like anything else?
So what else does he do?
There's also you can either upgrade your armor, your weapons, or like buy stuff from him. Like he has a dagger of venom, bracers of defense, eyes charming, and then bullets, but you don't have a gun.
D&D thing, what armor do I have?
Let's find out.
Load.
You have leather.
Leather.
Depending,
What can leather? Or am I able to like buy a different set?
you can upgrade your leather, or you can buy different material armor like chainmail or like silver or something, but the cost might go up depending on what you decide on.
Something I read about armor, but I can't find where it was.
Did you want to see about upgrading the leather, or do you want to try like a different material?
Something that I read before. It was something about how because I was a druid, I couldn't wear a certain type of armor, and I think it was like silver
Let me see.
or metal.
What are you, a fairy?
It just said something about that. No, I wanted to make sure for later. It's just like, you can't wear that.
Well, if not, there's glamour studded leather. That one's 300, and it's basically it's leather. It has like it is studded leathered. It's stronger than what you have right now, but with some magic, you can make it look like however you want. Has the stats of studded leather, but it looked nice because you can control how it looks.
Did I get
We're coming back to you.
Can you read those again? Sorry.
You wanted me to read like all the options or like what?
The options for armor.
Okay, let me pull you up. It's really depending on what you want. Like, I'll give you all the basic ones. So there's breastplate, there's chainmail, there's chain shirt, half plate, there's hide, there's leather, there's padded, there's plate. There's ring mail, scale mail, spiked, studded leather, and then after that it goes adamantine.
What's spiked?
It's like metal with spikes on it. So think of every fictional villain that has an army.
I'll do the spiked one. How much is that?
Good question. It's not gonna be an adamantine upgrade. It's just buying regular armor, right?
What did you say?
Say that again?
What did you say?
Is it gonna be like regular armor, or did you want the adamantine upgrade?
Upgrade.
Let me see. Why are you not here? Oh, I guess it doesn't come in adamantine. Okay, so it's just regular. So for spiked armor, it's gonna be 200.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. So you hand over 200 gold pieces. Equipment, and then I'll add here. Let's just wander around for a sec because I'm gonna need you back. I'm gonna whip. Okay, so you got that, and let me subtract. Bam. Alright, so now you're back at 390.
Yay.
Alright, so he gets out the spiked armor and he hands it over, and he's like, this was recently made, so it's not old and rusty.
Nice. I think that'll be good. I'm done.
Alrighty. Ari, were you gonna like wait for later, or did you wanna see if you wanna look at anything real quick? Say that again? Okay. Okay. I'll be right back. Hold on. What were you investigating?
This guy.
Penguin dude? Okay, so with a 20, you just see that he's a penguin robot.
The robot?
Yeah, he a robot. But he's like one of those steampunk robots. He has like cogs and everything. It's cool looking. Say that again?
He's not sketchy.
No, he's just doing his job. Getting by.
What's his name?
You have a feeling that his name is Barnum.
Barnum.
Okay. I'm going to grab Blueberry real quick. My leg, guys. I'm dying. Blech. Blueberry, how do you wish to approach this man?
Preferably with confidence. Why is there two?
Oh.
Never mind.
Okay, so you approach him and he looks at you and he's all like, okay. Oh, wait, how would you like my services? So the list we have is you can get a dagger of venom, you could get bracers of defense, eyes of charming, glimmered studded leather, or some bullets, or you can upgrade your weapons or your armor.
I asked him for bullets. I take out, no, I don't take that. I ask if he's able to, like, give me more or replace the blunderbuss bullets.
While
Sorry.
she's gone, I will be investigating that question. I cannot upgrade your weapon. I cannot upgrade your gun.
That's fine, because I don't want an upgrade.
And you want bullets,
more
right?
bullets.
Anything else?
You said it was a leather jacket?
It's studded leather, but you can make it look like anything, like any way you want. It's magical. It has the stats of studded leather, but with magic, you can make it look like however you want it.
How much is that?
300.
I'll take it.
Anything else?
No, that should be it.
I just put that in your backpack. I'm very sorry. It shouldn't be in there. And it is equipped. You had a half plate this entire time?
See that?
And that's 300, right? Yeah. That is it. How many bullets did you waste?
Like
4?
3. I think it was 3.
Okay. Do you want to buy a pack? Like another pack? To have instead of 10, 20? It's $10.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else? That all? Yeah. Okay, then you can go back to what you were doing. I'm gonna make this 20. Okay. Any words for this man? Alright, he hands over your armor and he's just like, this is also brand new. It's not old at all.
Great.
The magic word to change the outfit is banana gun. Once you say banana gun, then it will change to the look that you want. You use your imagination.
Okay. I walk away in like disbelief. That's the magical word for it.
Alright, you can go back to what you were doing. Alright, so next, you want anything from Ranjor?
I can get him something.
I mean, talk with him if you want. If you want, like, hey, do you want anything? And I'm like, I don't know.
Ah,
Does Ranjor want something?
hey Randor, do you want anything over here?
He was like, his eyes were trailed off because he was looking at the coals, and then he looks at you like, oh, I don't know. I don't really got money on me.
That's fine. I can pay for it.
Why? I'll feel bad.
What?
You shouldn't have to pay for me.
No, that's fine.
Well, everything's expensive here, so no.
Not really. Wanna go look?
Well, you were there talking to him. What do they have?
I have some poison daggers, armor, probably swords.
He like looks at the swords that are like on the other tables, and he's just like, well, maybe you should have something small.
You can do whatever you want.
I like how whenever I pull up weapons, the first things that show up are antimatter rifle, bad news, blunderbuss, blowgun, boomerang.
Ooh, boomerang.
What if you gave Ranjor a dart?
A dart?
A dart.
A singular dart. Singular dart.
Singular. Laser pistols? Oh no, I was gonna say Fallout. It is Fallout, yeah, because Fallout has laser pistols. Who would have thought? Laser pistols. He looks at the things and he's just like, maybe I can get a rapier.
go up to the forgot his name.
His name is
Magnus.
Magnus. I'm like, you chose the name. How can you forget? He looks at Magnus timidly and is just like, I'll just buy a rapier. And the guy's like, okay, hold on, I got out of the thing. How much are you? And he's like, okay, it's gonna be 25 gold pieces.
I will and demand the money.
I'm gonna put this in your inventory, but I'm gonna, like, mark a note for it. Alright, minus 25. Alright, so Magnus, he hands it over and he's like, here you go. Randor, he's looking at it and he's like, okay. And he looks at you and he's like, I feel bad that you spent money on me.
No, it's fine. You shouldn't feel bad.
But I do.
Something to protect yourself.
He then walks to the back. A little sad because you spent money on him. Ambrose, he goes to Magnus and he's just like, thank you for helping my friends out, dude. And Magnus is just like, you're lucky we had no trouble here. And then Ambrose is like, what trouble with us? Nah. Even if there was this so-called trouble, Arky over here, he is helping the guard, so he would destroy me before anybody destroys me, you know? And Magnus, he's just like, whatever, kid, get out of my face. He's like, okay, I'll leave. Okay, and then at the entrance, he's like, so, you guys want to go to the tavern now?
Sure. Sounds like a great time.
Tavern? Mew. Back to the outside, I'm just gonna move you on this map. You guys trudge the snowy terrain all the way to this big castle-like building with a sign that is in neon lights, and it calls itself.
In a castle. Or
And
it is the castle.
It looks like a castle, but it's not a castle.
It's the big
It's
tavern.
just big place, and it calls itself the Ice Knife. Wham. New map.
Oh, it's like conversation.
What are you laughing at?
No.
Asia is still not here. I'm gonna put her all in this corner.
People.
Yes.
Oh.
This is the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Alright,
This
so.
is really cool.
I know, right? When I saw it, I'm just like, ah! So cool! So, Ambrose, before you guys go inside, he stands in the front and he's just like, okay. Not that I don't trust you guys, but just act normal. There's gonna be penguins in here, there's gonna be people that you've probably never, like races you've never seen before. So, act natural. They might look at you funny because of your clothes, but that's okay. We're gonna go to Azeroth and everything's gonna be fine, okay?
Okay. Yeah, nothing.
Everything's gonna be hunky
Nothing to
dory.
worry about.
I mean, I don't have nothing to worry about. It's just I don't want any of those guards on us. Even though Arky's here. Arky just looks at him and is like, can you shut up about me being a part of something? He's like, alright. This man is like, I'm going to lead the way now. Wamp. So you guys are now able to walk through.
Can't click my character.
You know what? I think me and Roll20 just need to have at it. We gotta fight each other. You can click your character now. I'm gonna make Ranjor available to you. Bam.
Oh. You just walk around.
You can walk around, but he's trying to show you the way to Azeroth.
I have to do our own thing.
You can. He'll understand. He'll wait patiently. Ari, you can explore too. I know you're muted, but if you want to tell us anything, to like explore anything. Blueberry.
I'll just wait until next game.
Okay. Why is there two of you? Are you seeing this?
Huh?
There's two Eteras.
There is two of them.
What the?
Just two. A doppelganger.
Hello? Why is there two? I'm gonna delete this one. Okay, so Nyx, you can explore if you want.
It's these people that bumped into us.
You guys pass by these two penguins just chilling at a table. They look at you funny, but then they like don't worry about you and they go back to their drinks. There's two people talking over here. There's a poker game going on right there with some nice looking people, specifically this guy. You're like, whoa. Wonder what his deal is. There's somebody in the corner over here. There's a secret meeting over here. And there's a not so secret meeting over here. There's a person at the piano over here. Bartender. Server. And a guard.
I'm gonna go over here and like non-suspiciously eavesdrop on their conversation.
On these people's conversation?
Yes.
You're gonna have to roll for insight and stealth at the same time. Do you want to get on this, Blueberry?
I want to do this.
Nyx is eavesdropping on the suspicious people.
Sure.
I'll roll for you.
Just text me updates.
Mm-hmm.
What? I didn't know I could do that. That's kind of neat.
Do what? What'd you do?
I clicked the thing on like the what is it called? It just popped out of my mind. D&D Beyond. When I clicked it, it like rolled. I didn't know it did that.
I can't see it on my end though.
No, it's fine.
So I'm gonna do stealth for you first. Was that stealth or?
Stealthy. I am very stealthy.
Wow.
I am invisible. What was it? Insight is the next
Not
one?
Blueberry. Insight is +1 for you.
I think, is that good enough?
Yeah. You're able to hear whatever's going on over there. Okay, so Blueberry can't hear crap and he's making too much noise, so they glance at him and they're just like, uh-oh. And then he just watches the poker game. You and Ranjor, however... So, the thing with these walls, they're not wood walls, they're... Oh, before anything. So, this place, in the inside, it may not look like it here, but in the inside, it's like... It looks like a snow castle being overtaken by alien plant life. So, like, there's alien plant decorations that look cool. It's like a blue in here, a blue-purple, but at the same time, there's, like, yellow torch lights. It don't look like it right now, but that's because I don't got any of that. So, it looks cool. And here is gonna be some, like, castle bar window things. So, they can't tell that you're staring through. But, like, to others, they'll see, like, an eye and a nose. These people can't see you. But this person will be like, what the heck, what are you looking through the window for? What are you... Okay. I gave everybody here a name, right? Yes. Yes, I did. Melmus Mimon. I keep forgetting I named him that. Okay, so this man, he says to this man, he's like, it's worse than I would thought. What do you mean it's worse? Like, this guy, he's more intimidating than the other two. These two, they look spooky, you know. But this guy, he's bigger than them. And he's more fancier than them. You know what that means? He smells like a villain. He's spooky. Holy crap. I've been talking to myself this entire time. How did this happen? I'm very upset. Reset. There you are next. Oh my god. I was talking to myself and I'm just like, wait a minute, why isn't I not getting any reactions? And I look, I'm like, I am by myself.
My grandma needed to for a second.
Okay, so what did you hear?
Nothing.
Great. Starting from the top. So, these guys, they look like spooky and like gothic. But this man, I will show you a picture of what that guy looks like. He's taller than them. He's lankier. You don't even know if he's a he or not at this point. It's a they at that. It's a they, and they look fancier and spookier than them. So you know what that means? It looks like a villain.
Ooh.
They look like mafia boss type of level, but like for fantasy, you know. Spooky. And they have a little wine glass, while these two look a little shooken up. This guy, he speaks to this guy. This man, he's all like, it's been sooner than we thought. We didn't think they'd be here at this point. This guy's silent. And then she's like, well, it's not my fault that... I mean, it's not my fault at all, actually. But somebody here did forget to send some imps to the glaciers. And then he's just like, excuse me? first of all, that's not my job. And then she's like, it is your job. Your job is literally to watch over that area. And he's just like, nuh-uh. Says who? And then she's just like, a freaking boss, you idiot. And he's just like, I know, I'm not an idiot. I'm messing with you. Jesus. And, like, they get a little rowdy, and then this man, he waves a finger. And they shut up immediately. And then he tilts his head, he looks at them, and he's just like, let's not worry about the past. Right now is present. We have to worry about what we can do now instead of what we did before. This is a problem. This is both of your problems. You two have to figure this out. And then she's like, well, but what are you gonna do about this? And he's like, I'm not gonna do anything at all. This is not my problem. This is your problem. Figure it out. And that's all you get until this man, he like glances at over here. And you're like, huh, you're gonna see me. Ooh, lore.
Okay, that was a lot.
Yes.
Lore.
Lore. Freaking, that's like my freaking lore's been my model recently. Like everybody, like there's like some friends that I have. They're like, oh, this, and that. This and that with like a relationship, and I'm just like, why be boy crazy when you can be lore crazy?
Okay, so this is very off topic, but does this penguin have flippers and hands?
Let's say yes.
I just noticed that while you were saying that. I was like,
While
okay.
you were panicking from the lore conversation, you're like, does this man have 2 sets of limbs on the top half of their
Gotta
top?
look like I'm not looking in their direction.
Mm.
Okay, well.
But yeah, this guy, fear him. He is as strong as those Wendigos. I don't know if the health can show on your side, but oh,
No, it cannot.
he has 160 right now. And that's at his lowest form. This man's not at his final form and he is 160. They are not a man, they are they. They are a fiend.
Well, does it make me any less scared?
Yes. But from what you can gather, these guys have a predicament.
Yep. Sounds like it. And it sounds like they were talking about us. They were supposed to kill us.
Who knows?
Yay. That's great. You know what, after that, I want to get a drink at the bar.
You're like, crap, I'm depressed now, I'm gonna go to the bar. Are you gonna tell him you're gonna go to the... Are you gonna tell Ambrose you're gonna go to the bar?
Yes.
Okay, and he's like, oh, yeah, I guess you guys been through a lot, so might as well just chill at the bar.
When we get to like a better enclosed space, I'll tell the party about what I overheard.
Okay. This penguin leaves, he's not Nisbet.
I didn't think that he was with Nisbet. There's two Nisbets.
I gotta move this man. Cypher's like, shotgun, and he goes all the way at the end. Ed rejoins you because she has to. I don't know what happened to Ari. Do you know what she was saying? Like, since she couldn't talk. I know she's a little busy on her side.
They were at a party, and I think they just had to go, and they wanted to wait till...
Oh, I believe.
thing to do stuff.
Okay, I remember her telling me about it.
This dude looks cool. I like Piano Man.
That guy is like, he is rarely dressed, super fancy. He looks like he's basically like a celebrity at this point, and he's just singing and playing the piano.
Their designs give me drawing images.
Yes.
Okay. What?
So you go to the bar, everybody's just like, yes, let's freaking chill. I'm tired. Just doing a rearrange. Alright, so these Edera, she's basically resting her head for a sec, and then he's just looking at this absolutely stunning decoration.
Oh, dear.
Dear. You are approached by this man. I gotta close this door for this. This man's gender fluid. Not only does he have the feminine hips, but he got a nice look to him. He leans on the counter to you, and he's just like, hello, welcome to the Ice Knife. I am Pearson.
Hi. What do you got?
He looks at you guys, and he's just like, oh, you're newcomers. You guys look interesting. I like your fashion. And then Imbros, he like leans over and he's like, they have an appointment with Azeroth. And then he's just like, oh, and VIPs. He takes out the menus that I've made. I'll send it in the chat. I'll use my phone because my computer's being slow. While he's grabbing the menus, he's like, so, where are you from? You guys look like travelers.
Yeah, we're traveling pretty far.
I feel like Cypher in this point would be like, it's none of your business. I'd be like, excuse me. I'll ask her just in case though, because she's not here. Okay, I'm gonna send the menus. Bam. Bam. Cool stuff. Oh, so I asked Blueberry, like, oh, so the bartender asked where are you from? And her answer was, been asking myself that lately, too. Truth is, I don't remember. Pearson looks in and was like, oh, okay. You got a quirky dude.
Ooh, hidden menu? Challenges are subject to spoilers. That sounds good.
Alright, the hidden menu is, I'd like to see somebody try.
Yeah, let's do the hidden menu.
He looks at you with a raised eyebrow. He's like, did you just say the hidden menu?
Indeed, I did.
His eyes trail off, and he's just like, What are you trying to work for here? Or are you trying to... Are you... Hold on, let me see my menu real quick. Where's my sacred? Oh, he's like, do you want, like, one of our hidden menu desserts, or do you want one of our hidden menu drinks?
Oh wait, what was the first one?
Hidden menu desserts or hidden menu drinks?
Mm.
Freaking... My sister gave me an entire, like, monologue just for the bartender. Cypher says, everyone comes from somewhere, but if you were to show me a map or name places, I wouldn't be able to show or tell you.
Oh my. Let's just get deep over here.
Everybody looks in, like, not like in surprise but not surprised at the same time. It's like, Cypher, what the heck are you saying? But at the same time, like, you say things like this. You say things. I mean, yeah.
I'll get a drink. Hidden drink.
He's like, okay. He then leans over, he looks at this lady, and he's just all like, we got a hidden menu challenge. And then she's just like, and then she's like giving like a mischievous smile, like, hidden menu challenge? Which one? And then,
This suddenly feels like a very terrible idea.
that's, and then he looks at you and he's just like, are you a magic user or are you a non-magic user?
Non-magic, mostly.
He looks over and he's just all like, wait, what's this guy's name? Hold up. He's like, we're gonna need Vixian for this one. And then she's just like, okay, I'll go tell him. And then she walks mischievously over here. Ambrose, he comes to you and he's just like, he like blinks in disbelief and he's just like, are you doing what I think you're doing? And then this guy,
like fun.
Ranjor, is just like, you know, I'm not stopping her. Honestly.
Is this a bad idea?
No, it's a fun idea. Because the challenges are crazy things. They're chaos, but they're fun. They're chaos games. Games are fun. Okay, I was looking for something. What was I looking for? Jeez. That's, well, hello. Hold up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because I need them. For what? Okay, I'm back. I have gotten my playing cards. So then, he looks over and he's just like, okay, so here are the rules for the non-magic challenge. If you win, you get the hidden menu drink. And if you lose, you're gonna have to be charged a fare. That cool?
Okay.
And then he walks over here and he's just like, you're gonna have to come this way.
Wait, me?
Yes. And then he grabs a horn and he blows on it, and then everybody in the restaurant is just like I'm gonna have to remember how to do this. And I'm not gonna rig this either because of how difficult this is gonna be for both of us. Okay. I'm familiarizing myself with how this is gonna go. Gee golly gosh, I wish at least another person was over here. I told Blueberry to be over here. Or like watch the stream. Okay. So these people will clear. They're going away now. They're clearing out. And then this man, he looks over and he's just all like, you know, I've been wanting a challenge for a while. Thank you for wanting to do this. I cannot wait to see how this goes.
Yeah, that doesn't make me nervous.
So then you can go here. And then, Arky, he looks over and he's just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it too. And then he's just like, another challenger? Ayo? And then Arky's just like, yeah, I don't want her to go alone. So now he's joining. I forgot what I named her. Okay. So you know, this man's Pearson and this one's Vixian. Vixian looks over and he's just like, Mira, would you like to explain the rules? And she's like, why, certainly. I'm gonna be the dealer, guys. And she pulls out like these nice looking cards. They're like black and like the markings on it are like, you know, hollow. They're like hollow. And the designs are like celestial on it, so there's like stars and stuff. It's galactical looking. Some nice looking cards. And she's like, so this game, since it isn't magical, there won't be any crazy stuff happening. However, there are going to be 5 rounds. After we tally up how many wins there are for each person, there is going to be a little surprise. Just a tiny little bit. Don't be too worried about it. If you win, you get something for free. If you lose, you are subject to fare. And then she starts like shuffling the cards. It's just like, you guys all know how to play blackjack, right? And Arky's just like, yeah. And Vixian's just like, this is gonna be so much fun. And then he gestures a handshake over the table and is like, I'm Vixian, nice to meet you.
Moira, nice to meet you as well.
He's just like, nice. Haven't played against a half-orc in a while. And then Arky, he leans over and he's just like, keep an eye out for anything while you play.
Yes.
Vixian's really, he has the charm, but he can trick you. So I'm gonna deal cards. I'll show you your hand, and I'll show you the other people's hands, but like one card wise. Do you know how to play blackjack?
No.
Okay, so basically I will put down 2 cards. You got one face up and one face down. I'll show you an example. You have one like this. And another name for blackjack is called 21. So you see if you got cards up to 21. If not, you would have to draw from the card thing. But it is a 50-50 of knowing if you'll go over or under 21 or not.
Okay.
So, like, example, under this ghost person's thing, they have 9. So they would draw from another. They would draw from the pile. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now they have 16. So from here, you can either say that you don't want to draw anymore, or if you want to draw anymore.
Oh, I remember now.
And then if you go over than 21, you immediately lose. And there'll be 5 rounds of this. Whoever wins the most rounds win.
Let's do this.
Okay. I'm gonna deal cards. And I'm gonna flip over the card for you too, so you can know. Queens, kings, and jacks are like 10.
Okay.
And an ace is either 11 or 1. You choose what do you want it to be. That's your hand. Wait, not,
That's 16.
yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna have this be shown on stream too. And the bottom 2 is the others. Top 1 is Arky, the bottom 1 is Vixian's. So with your hand, your Q is hidden from everybody else. That one's face down while your 6 is face up. Do you want to draw or do you want to stay? I'm not looking at these cards, by the way. This has to be fair to everybody. I can't exactly show my camera either, so that's why I have to be fair here.
I'll stay.
Okay. We're gonna go clockwise, so I'm gonna go for Vixian. Vixian drew 5. And then Arky's gonna stay. And then you wanted to stay, right?
Yes.
Alright, and then Vixian stays. Top one's Arky, bottom one's Vixian, and you're on the top right. So, Vixian, he has 11 ace, plus 5, that's 16, plus 1, that's 17, and Arky has 20, so Arky takes this one. That's round 1 of 5. I'm gonna put Arky down just to remind me. Alrighty, next up. Let's see if she said anything on our screen. No. Okay. Alright, next one. Oh. You got a good hand. Your 9's gonna be face down.
I will stay.
Top one's Arkies, bottom one's Vixians. Oh, I need to pull it. There you go. Okay. And I sent that. Alright, so you're staying. Where'd that pile? There's a pile. Okay. Vixian draws. He now has a 3 with his 10. That's 13. I forgot what jokers do. I'm taking that out of the game. Arky's gonna draw. He now has a 7 with his 3. You wanted to stay, right?
I did, yes.
Okay. Do you want me to take picture updates of what the others have, or?
No, it's fine.
No, okay. I'll take picture of the final result. So it's 10, 13. You know, I can cheat. But guess what? I didn't.
Please don't.
I didn't, just for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so, Vixian stays. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, that's 10. And, Arky got a 10. He busts, so he's out. He got too much. Alright. So I'm gonna show you yours and his. You have a 19 while Vixian has 20.
Oh, jeez.
He wins.
That was such a low chance that it could happen.
This one goes for Vixian. That is 2. Right. Oh my god, not again. Bro, you're getting the nice hands. What the heck? You got the same thing from last time.
Ooh.
Your jack is gonna be upside down.
Stay.
This is the top's Arkies, the bottom is Vixian. You want her to stay. Let me see here. Vixian's gonna draw. I'm gonna call what I'm doing out. I'll narrate every single thing I'm doing so then you know I'm not cheating. Because I feel terrible you cannot see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna draw. Cards face down. Okay. The card that was picked out was Queen. That's next to Vixian's 5. Alright. Next. Arky's gonna draw. He busts. He's out. This poor man. Poor Arky. Okay. So you stay, right? So we're at this predicament again.
Oh my.
Vixian got 20 again, while you have 19. So he wins once again. We are at now Vixian 2, Arky 1, you 0. Who quoted? Who quoted? I could cheat, but I won't. This is by chance again. I'm not doing this on purpose. Okay, now you don't got the same hand again. You got a different hand this time. If both of them get a tie, then there can be an extra round. Like, if you win one round, but they have a tie, then technically there can be a 6th round to break the tiebreaker. And if you win, and everybody's at a tie, then you can do one more round. So that's yours. Alright, there's top one's Arkies, bottom one Vixian. Alright, would you like to draw or stay?
Draw.
I have taken out a 2. You have 2. Do you want me to take a picture of it for...
Draw again.
I'm gonna do everybody else's and then I'll draw again for you.
Okay.
You know, make it fair. What is it? Oh. Vixian stays. Arky draws and he busts again. This poor man.
No.
This poor dude, he's losing. Alright. Vixian stays. You wanted to draw again?
Okay.
You got a 4, so you got 2 4s, that's 8, and then another 4, that's 12. Would you like to draw again?
I'll draw again.
You got a 4. That's 16. Would you like to draw again?
I'll draw again.
You got a 6, you bust.
Dang it.
So, by default, Vixian has a 17. Wait, no, that's a 19. He wins. So, since this man... What is this? This is the 4th round, right? And he's had 3 wins so far. That, by default, makes him the winner.
God.
He mischievously snickers, and he's just all like, that was a great game. Thank you for your time. And then he's just like, and thank you, Archamenos, for busting so many times. And Arky's just like, he waves a hand and he's just like, ah, whatever. And then, he was like, I'll pay for both of us. Don't worry about it, Morga.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
And then Vixian, he looks at it and he's like, you know, you could always try the other challenge too if you want.
I kind of do.
This one's crazier than that. Like blackjack's
The
nothing.
dessert one is crazier, or the magic one?
The magic one's crazier.
Hmm.
Like, it's actually crazy. It's not like mellow like this.
I'll do the magic one then. That sounds cool.
And then Vixian, he stands up, is like, we got... Wait, what was the name of the thing? Hold on. Phone, where'd you go? There it is. It blended in boots. Couldn't see. He looks up, he raises his hands, and he's like, folks, we have a Wand of Wonder duel on our hands. And then everybody's just like, oh my god! And like, they look like super excited and like, they want to see what's gonna happen. And then Arky looks at you and he's like, okay, this one's actually a little dangerous. Are you sure about this?
I am ready.
And then Ranjor, he comes around, he's just like, are you sure this thing involves magic? It's a chaos duel, I don't know if you want to do this.
I got this. I am ready.
Vixian is like, the woman has bravery. Let her be brave. And then he gets up, he leaves his chair and he's just like, follow me outside. We'll be over here at the windows. So then everybody could watch. And then like a lot of the guests like go to the windows to watch. I'm gonna have the party watch too. I'll just put you guys here. No, I don't want to do that. Ari's not on. Okay. So everybody's just like, holy crap, I don't know what's happening, but something's happening, and it might result in death. I mean, it won't result in death, but they don't know that, you know? Alright. So, he takes out two funky looking wands, and he hands one over to you, and he says, have you wielded a Wand of Wonder before?
I have not.
I'm gonna show you the image of it real quick before I go any further. Next sesh, I'm gonna let everybody else be able to do what we're doing here. But like, right now this is kind of like our trial run. Because I haven't done this anywhere else, you know?
I am the tester.
Okay, so you see the wand? Looks wondrous, huh? Cool, even. Okay. So, he holds up the wand and is like, this thing is chaos magic in one stick. The minute you cast it, you do not know what will come out of this thing. You don't know what it will do to you. But after 3 rounds, 3 to 5, depending on how we're feeling, we're gonna see how much we can do with this. And if you come out unscathed... Wait, no. Okay, hold on. Bear with me here. He's like, okay, so we're gonna do 3 rounds. If you don't get any damage, if you're fine, then... You know what? Actually, no. He's like, you know what? I was gonna have, like, if you're fine, you're unscathed, then you'll get something for free, but these things are dangerous. So after 3 rounds, after just surviving this thing, you get a free thing, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, how these things work, you're gonna be rolling a 1d100.
Oh.
And I will tell you what it does with the number that you get. I am getting bothered. Why are they bothering me? Hello? Give me the stats. I need them stats. Okay, so some of these cast spells. I mean, like, of course they're spells, but, like, some of them are, like, actual spells. Like, ones that you can cast, you know? From, like, other things. I'm gonna have to, have my spell list up, just in case, too. Okay. So, some of them, you basically cast a thing. Actually, you know what? No, some of these aren't that bad. We'll do 5 rounds.
Yeah.
We'll do 5 rounds. So,
Okay.
some of these are, like, not that bad. Like, there's gust of wind or slow. You basically make somebody slow, or, like, you push somebody with wind. Or you can get stunned. And there's other ones, too, that literally can summon actual animals. Like, even, like, an elephant or a rhinoceros.
Ooh.
So, like, it's crazy, you know? And just by surviving this, you'll get free stuff.
I don't get free stuff if I die.
Okay. So, I'm gonna roll for Vixian. Or, hold on. Let's flip a coin. Heads or tails? Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails. Vixen will be heads. I'm gonna flip a coin. Or throw it. I feel like throwing a coin's better than flipping one because I can't flip one for the life of me. That and throwing it, at least I know where I'm throwing it instead of flicking it where it just goes wherever it wants. What is that, tails?
Straight up.
Tails. Okay, so you go first.
Ooh.
You roll a 1d100. And I'll tell you exactly what it does. With a 4, you cast slow. I'm gonna see what that means. Okay, let me see your thing. This guy's gonna have to get a higher than a 16 save throw. He got an 11, so this is gonna hit him. So this basically makes him slow. Who would have thought? Slow motion dude now, and then after you cast this to him, he does a slow smirk, and he's just like, and he nods. He doesn't want to speak because that will embarrass him. Because, you know, slow motion talk. Then he slowly uses the wand. A 47 gives us a cloud of 600 oversized butterflies fills a 30-foot radius centered on the target. The area will become very heavily obscured. The butterflies remain for 10 minutes. That is like 2 turns. You're all fine. So for stream, to explain to whoever watched this later, they are outside, so they are out of harm's way. Nobody can get butterflied unless this door is open, which it's not. It's totally not open. Everything's fine. The door ain't open. So there's just gonna be butterflies in the outside here. Nothing in the inside. Everybody's protected. So butterflies only here. So was it a cloud of 600 butterflies? Oversized butterflies. So not only are they butterflies, they're big. Think of the big butterflies. And they just like are just everywhere. Some of them slapping the face, and you're just like, they're nice and pretty looking, but they're batting you in the face.
Lovely.
It's like getting hit by a bird's wing. Alright, that's round 1. Round 2. Rolling. Oh god. With a 70, you cast Fireball.
Oh.
I don't have a character sheet for this man, so let's see if he just rolls. He's gonna have to roll a disadvantage too because he's slow. So with an 18, he gets hit. Let's see how much I'm gonna have to roll for that. This poor man. In the beginning, you made him slow. He cannot move that fast, and then you attack him, and you're just like, okay, free ball. Okay, so it's gonna be 8d6. He takes a lot of damage. He takes like half damage.
How much health did he have?
He had 60. 60 minus 33. Somebody help.
So it's possible that I can just kill this man.
Yes. Depending on how quickly this man dies, it might have to be 3 rounds. It's possible for 5, but if this man dies, then charges.
Great. Imagine if I just one-tapped him with that fireball.
He's like singed now. You burnt his fancy clothes. He's like King Dice from Cuphead, and you just burnt. You burnt him. Now he's gonna roll. Pray. Pray for your health. 76. He casts Fireball!
Oh god.
This is a 3rd level thing, and you already seen how much, like, with how much it does.
I'm gonna die.
Let me see, what's the saving throw? Roll Dex.
Please make some waffles for me.
Roll your dexterity. With advantage and modifiers. So you just do it twice. It's plus 3 twice.
3, so then I do that twice. That's a 2.
So with the 12, you like barely miss it, and it makes this big hole in the wall.
I'm a little toasty.
A little toasty. Alrighty, that is round 2. You're next. If fireballs cast one more time, I swear to God. Mommy. 49.
Oh,
More butterflies come in. $13. He is stunned.
he stunned himself?
Yes.
No.
So, and here's the description of it too. You are stunned until the start of your next turn, believing something awesome just happened. So he's just like, whoa, we keep casting the same thing over and over again. He's just like, oh. Alright, so he's not dead, so 4th round. You get to roll again.
Yeah.
29. You cast Stinky Cloud.
Oh. Okay. Oh, great.
Let me see the stats for this. This man's gonna have to do a Constitution saving throw. And he may die. So, this yellow smoke spews out of this wand, and it's freaking terrible. It's like, it gathers around, you cover your nose, and then the butterflies immediately leave. There's freaking 1,200 butterflies that up and leave. Because it's too stinky.
Oh, God.
This man fails his Constitution save. So now he slowly falls onto the ground. And he's just like... He's like about to barf. He's also poisoned. Alright. On the floor, he casts, and with 30, it is it yet again. So now you have to do a dex saving throw. Constitution. Roll for Constitution. You got a 19 and a +4 for this, so you should be fine. That's also at least. Never mind, you rolled a nat 1. So you're also on the floor, poisoned. Mira over here, she's like, she yells from the window, like, don't worry, we'll heal you after. So you are up and poisoned now.
Rolled No, what?
Why do you guys keep rolling? Why do you guys keep getting the same thing? At this point, this duel is a copycat thing.
Wait, is that the last round, or is there one more?
You're now on the 5th round. You can roll. This is the last round. 62. Grass grows on the ground in the 60 feet radius centered on the target. If grass is already there, it grows to 10 times its normal size and remains overgrown for 1 minute. So, as you can tell, we are in winter. There is no grass. So now there is grass on snow, and you're just like, whoa. Life. While you both are coughing out the toxic cloud, he does his very last cast. Oh god. Oh god. An animal appears in the unoccupied space nearest the target. The animal isn't under your control and acts as it normally would. I gotta roll a 1d100 to determine which animal appears. On a 1 through 25, a rhinoceros appears. On a 26 through 50, an elephant appears. And on a 51 through 100, a rat appears. Ooh, crap, a rat. Ooh, crap, a rat. So, he casts the thing. Where's the rat at? Where'd that rat go? I know the rat's here somewhere. There's the rat. I found the original rat. There's the rat. So, it has been 5 rounds. After that, this guard over here, this man, he basically marches himself all the way outside. He, like, drags you guys both back inside. He leaves the rat there.
You don't need the rat.
And the cloud starts disappearing. You don't need the rat. The rat's just a silly little guy. Everybody watches you and Vixian come in, and everybody's just like clapping. They're like, that was a great show, but that was weird at the same time. I'm going to ask my sister for her wisdom. Hold on. Alright, and after this, after you get your prize, I'm going to probably end it there because everybody's not here.
My prize. I'm almost dying.
I sent it to somebody. I just gotta do a lot of scrolling. Like, I know exactly what these prizes are. So, they heal you up. You're no longer poisoned. He's now not dying. That freaking fireball came from nowhere. Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm about to be finished here.
Aren't you supposed to be helping with the house?
I will be finished.
You're gonna be leaving soon for work. So what have you been doing this whole time?
I will be there.
I've been asking for the dishes. No one's doing the dishes.
Okay, so Both of you are fine now. Ambrose, he comes to you and he's just like, was that worth it?
Huh?
Was that?
Yes.
It was worth it.
Yes. I had a great time.
I will show you. So, Vixian, he's like, congrats, you didn't die. And, he's like, okay, so you can either choose one or two things. You can either choose our specialty alcoholic drink, or you could choose a dessert that is also magical.
Magical.
Yes.
I'll go for dessert.
I have sent the dessert in question.
What'd you say?
The dessert in question I have sent. They are the Rick rolls. Very lovely enchanted food we have here.
I just got rickrolled by a dessert.
I mean, you can actually use this though.
Or what? Like, give it to someone?
Yeah. I'm like, not only is it a Rick roll, but it is a Rick roll. You can kill somebody with this.
Kill them.
Not kill them, but like mischievously like cause mischief. You can evil laugh.
So, they eat it. And if they don't do a wisdom save, they just do whatever I say for 24 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
I can never give you up or let you down. I can never desert you.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds great.
So, Vixian, he takes you back to the bar. And everybody in your party goes back to the bar. Give me 1 sec, I'm just dragging everybody. Alright, so this man, he comes from the kitchen. He goes to the kitchen, and he comes right back out. And there's a, you know, like the plate cover thing? You know, like for platters, they put like a plate thing. Okay, so, Vixian, he told you what the dessert was on the way over here, but like, slightly so nobody can hear, and nobody can roll to see if they can hear or not because nobody's here. So he's just like, you know what these are, right? Pearson asks you while he has the platter cover on.
I do.
Okay, and he's just like, who do you want these for?
Am I able to, like, take them to go? Maybe just use them? Whatever?
You can take them to go if you want. I can pack them up for you.
I'll take them to go.
Pack them up?
I just walk over to the suspicious table and just be like, hey, you want to eat this?
Oh my god. Do you actually want to do that?
Can I? I feel like it could go so bad.
I want you to roll 1d20 for that. Because that's such a problematic thing.
I don't
But
know
I
if I
honestly
would
want
do
to
that.
see you try.
I don't know if I would do that. That'd be so cool if I got it though.
It's 0 to see 14.
Everyone charging.
Okay, so. Alright. Oh crap, stop. Okay, so. You gonna walk over to them? Or are you gonna make Pearson go?
I want
You gonna
to
go?
do it.
You're
'Cause
gonna
I
do
feel
it?
like they would know who I am more. I mean, is it gonna say who to pick them?
I mean, like, you're probably gonna have to do it anyways, because, they'd have to be enchanted by you.
Oh yeah. I'll do it then.
Okay. Alright, so you walk up to them with the platter, with the lid on top, and, they look at you. These two, they're like, oh, they recognize you, and they are both, like, on their guard. While this man, he just glances at you.
Which one should I give it to?
This man, he looks at you, he's just like, hey, this is private area.
Well.
Don't make me
you guys
say it
thought
again,
this was
dude.
earlier. We all got off from the pit, so obviously if you guys would like to try this. Yeah, just in good faith.
What are you looking for? I see it. It was like right over here.
What are you looking
somewhere.
for?
It's a little blanket. Oh, look by the treehouse. By the window.
Both of them look at each other, and then they look at you, and then they're just like, this is for us?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just a dessert that I bought at the counter.
They both like look like they're gonna say no, but then the bigger guy, he's just like, go on. Has got an offering. And then the guy slowly takes it out of your hands, and he's just like, thanks? Okay. And, we'll end it off right there because I have to get going. But,
Okay.
Tuesday we'll find out how screwed you are.
What does that mean?
I don't, like, if you like, if they get 17 or above, then that means it doesn't work for them, but if it's below, then they're
Do they
bound.
all try it or just like one of them?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
Alright, I'ma end stream. Goodbye, peeps. Till Tuesday.